Look at that. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Should be better now. There we go. That was weird. Anyway, you're watching Fugitive Redeye. Just thought I'd do a Redeye Raw tonight. Because I was out here smoking a cigar and wasn't doing anything else, so I was like, fuck it, who cares? Let's do a Redeye Raw, why not? Might do some Spyro, might do something else. Might not, we'll see. Obviously after this stream, because, this stream is just a Redeye Raw. But yeah. Pretty easy work day. That's the spirit. Hey, Jacob the Dabbler, haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Hope you've been well. Yeah, I've been alright. Same old, same old. I'm gonna have to update the computer here soon, and we'll be starting a new channel generation when I do that. So that's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what is. Let's see. I've got another Takeshi Tuesdays I need to work on as well. I have one recorded from like 2 years ago, I think, of Go-Go Second Time Virgin. So it hasn't been sitting on my computer quite as long as the other one, but nevertheless. Feel that money, 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 trying to get this shit in order. Yeah. Well, good luck to you on any of your endeavors. I'm smoking a Gurkha Revenant cigar, by the way. Gurkha is my go-to cigar brand. I tried to record a Kevin Spencer video last night, but internet crapped out about halfway through. So we'll try that again some other time. My internet's working fine today, so I don't know what the hell is up with that, but, I'm still on data right now, but, let's see what else. The milk's the milk, the table's the table. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun doing the Spyro streams. Spyro apparently is getting really popular for some reason. I've had a shitload of viewers on those streams for some reason. Also, editing that last Takeshi Tuesdays that I uploaded on like Sunday really is making me want to go back and watch Takeshi's movies again. Have you heard of White Owl cigars? I have not. Are you talking about Takashi Miike? No, I'm talking about Takeshi Kitano. Or Beat Takeshi, as he's also known. Ugh. See, I'd be more well lit if I was sitting on the stairs by the hot tub, but there's an actual chair here, so that's why I'm over here. Plus, I could set the ashtray on the grill here. How many pipes do you own? Myself, technically 3. One of them I don't know where it is. One of them, the stem is kind of fucked up. And then the other one is the one I currently use. So not a lot. 2 of which are corn cob, 1 of which is like wood. The wood one's the one I don't know where it is. The 2 corn cob ones are the ones I do know where they are. I brought the ashtray over here because might as well take full advantage of the fact that I have this little tray on the grill here. Fell in love with actual corncob pipes back in the day in my early 20s, yeah. Yeah, corncob ones are nice and cheap and easy to use, so that's fair. Also easy to make. If you have, like, you know, like some... You might need a 3D printer to get the stem, or you might have to buy a stem. I've never made one myself, but they are pretty easy to make from my understanding. You just need a little wooden dowel, right? Maybe a lathe would probably help as well. I don't know. Yeah, word. Got any snack reviews on the horizon? Yes. There will be some coming up, but have not recorded a ton yet. I think I recorded, I tried some of that Liquid Death Dr. Death, which is like their take on like Dr. Pepper type stuff. So I tried that. I haven't recorded anything else for the new one yet. Corbin might also contribute some to it like last time. He's got like one of those like tequila grubs, you know, like when you get like the grub in the tequila. He wants to eat that. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't like eating bugs. I mean, I've had crickets and mealworms and shit in snack reviews before, you know, just like the dried ones. Whew. You hardly drink, let alone eat bugs? Well, yeah, I don't drink really, yeah. Like, I drink on occasions. I mainly just, you know, like if it's like New Year's or something, I'll drink. I've had other days where I'll just randomly have, like, I don't ever really get really drunk. I've been, like, fully drunk maybe twice. Once when I was watching Leprechaun 4, both of which were on stream. Once when I was watching Leprechaun 4 in space on Redeye Theater on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, and the other one was the Sans, but every time I die I drink stream, which was a huge mistake. Especially since I chugged an entire beer for like I chugged a whole 6-pack of beers. And I had like 5 or 6 shots on top of that, and then I vomited. It was not fun. Would not recommend. The yeast in carbonation very easily makes you sick with that, too. I guess the mistake was keyword when everyone drinks during stream. Yeah. Oh, okay. What's up, Chip? How you doing? But yeah, I couldn't see your name on it because yeah. Good, glad to hear it. I don't know what the hell Andy's saying on these streams. Well, yeah, I never do either, dude. Andy's nuts. He always is. Are you doing more Spyro lives? I've been seeing them pop up, but have been way too busy to engage. Yeah, definitely. I'm currently on Spyro Year of the Dragon, so Spyro 3. I've just been shortening the title to Spyro 3 Reignited, but on the Reignited trilogy, I am on the third game, so I will be continuing that until I finish it as well. Maybe I'll also do some Enter the Dragonfly, because I have that on PS2 somewhere, I think, still. I mean, I do have it, I just don't know where the fuck it is at the moment. Hopefully it's not too scratched up, because I've had it since, it came out. Alright, sick, I'll try to make the next one. Cool. I might do one tonight, we'll see. We'll see how long this goes, and what I'm feeling, and how things are going after this stream. If I decide to, just chill out, or, like, edit a video, or if I decide to do more Spyro, or if I play something else, like more Berserk or something. But I also plan on doing some more hit and run highlights. I know those are not exactly heavy hitters, but they're easy to make. So I'll probably do some more of those relatively soon. We'll see. Again, I am wrapping up a channel generation here soon as well, ideally. Heard Andy defended this mysterious person named Larry. Yeah, it's some other Autismo. It's all just Autismos beefing with Autismos. It's funny. Like, they're all relatively harmless from what I've seen. I haven't really deep dived on any of them, but, oh yeah, man, I'm out in the woods camping, getting my nature on right now. Catch you next time. Yeah, have a good one, Jacob. You have a good one. Yeah, I guess it's summer there, isn't it? It's winter here. Yep, have a good one. The shit they get upset about is so bizarre. Well, yeah, it always is. And do not say shoplifting stuff, because that can get you arrested. I hear a rooster crowing. It's like midnight, isn't it? Yeah, it's 12:41. Why the fuck is there a rooster crowing? Or taking a hiatus is illegal? Well, yeah. It's actually relatively nice out tonight. Like, it might seem like I'm shaking, but that's just because I have to hold the phone with one hand. Right. So I heard Discord AI thing, and I think it only applies to Nitro. I could be wrong. The AI, like, tracking info they were talking about, or something else? Oh, the ID thing. Okay. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think that's true. Or you're saying that you'll only be able to access Nitro? Because I don't think that's true either. I know they're backpedaling because they got a shitload of backlash. Granted, I was never going to buy Nitro anyway, because I don't want to fucking pay for any of that bullshit. Like, again, we have alternatives that we're going to test out and have in place in case it doesn't work out with Discord. Especially with all the bullshit. It's always good to have some backups, right? I do, again, strictly speaking of Corbin and I, we've switched the chat services we've used 3 times, right? Because we used Google Hangouts initially, and then we used Facebook, and then we used Discord. And Discord has been the best one because it's been a staple, and it's also had the best community that we've had, because we didn't really have a whole lot. It was just me and Corbin most of the time. There was a couple other people that drifted in and out, but it was mostly me and Corbin. But yesterday was Super Gaming's birthday. Happy birthday to him. Yeah, for sure. Well, it wasn't yesterday. It was actually 2 days ago, I think, at this point. But yeah. But yeah, the live rants have been fun to make. Also, the ice stuff, I don't know what to think. That one lady, I don't know why she didn't comply. Well, yeah. I mean, look, it's, she shouldn't die. Well, she shouldn't have tried to ram that guy with her car. I mean, it's plain and simple, you know what I mean? The moon is shining through the night. When the sun sleeps, the moon feeds. I really hope Jason's alright, man. Like, I really hope Jason's alright. What's up, Chisu? Jason's pretty great, honestly. It's from a Moon Man song. Couldn't find it, unfortunately. That sucks. I like Jason. We got along. He saw my brilliance. He sure did, Jisoo. He sure did. Sailor Moon wants a gem to revive her love, says, I, whoa, Torimodos. Yeah. I mean, I guess you said you didn't have the say at the end, right? But, so how are you doing? I'm doing all right. Jason was the OG. Easily the most entertaining guy in the server. You want to do the shadow thing? What do you mean the shadow thing? I don't know what you're talking about. The Kickstarter I sent, I have not looked into that. Maybe I'll look into that after the stream. "95 Years of the Shadow"? What's the Kickstarter for? Like, is it, like some kind of box set or something? Because if so, maybe. A book? Is it like a compilation of like all the Shadow like pulps? Because fuck yeah, I might get behind that. Disgusting black creatures, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah. It isn't really much of it, but it's some of the stuff. Okay, I mean, I have like the first Shadow book. I forget what it's called. Like, it's like the Shadow. What is it? What the hell is it called? I have the book. It's in my fucking nightstand. I was gonna do a reading of it actually because it's public domain. He does actually say that he means aliens. Well, I know. I didn't read much of it. Oh, okay. No, I like the Shadow. The Shadow is like awesome. Like awesome comic and pulp character. Degrassi Zig did a song from a guy for French class. A love song slash he didn't know. My idea. Alleged female teachers overwhelmed with lust bones him with long thin dong. French chicks are manly. Okay, Jisoo. You hear of the Golden Bat? The name sounds vaguely familiar. Is it like a manga? Saw the Toy Story 5 trailer and it looks kind of interesting. I doubt it. Like, Toy Story 4 all looked like shit. So I don't think Toy Story 5 is going to be good at all. Still think after 3 they were done. I agree. New Shrek movie looks fire. Okay, Keto. Okay. Do I play along with the bit? Do I acknowledge that it's rage bait, or do I do a third thing where I just get all meta like that, like I just did, like a fucking idiot? One Keko common character was based on him. Okay, yeah, I think I've heard of the Golden Bat. I just haven't looked a ton into it. Isn't that one that had like a bunch of like, wasn't there like a design that like looked very much resembles like Toei Devilman before that was a thing? Because I think the Anime Heroes video, like if I'm not mistaken, was that the Golden Bat or was that something else? Power Rangers Billy slash Kimberly go punk. She like Skull slash Bulk stood up to Billy, who held him to a wall, scared him. Me, Brickety Black, backdoor Billy's, bada bone, bottlicious Bulk's big butt bear back. Not sure? Okay. He doubts my love for Shrek. I'm deeply hurt. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. I love how you like spelled Shrek wrong the second time. I don't think that was intentional, but you spelled it like the last name Shrek, like Max Shrek. Who was Max Shrek? Didn't Max Shrek play Nosferatu? Like the original Nosferatu, I think. Indians shouldn't go to America. Humans shouldn't go to India. Yeah. Yeah, he was Count Orlok. I thought so. Yeah, I thought that's where I knew that name from. You didn't have to point that out, man. Hey, man, I thought you were just a big fan of Max Shrek, like Nosferatu. Law and Order, Criminal Intent. My mom actually watched that show a lot. My mom watched a lot of Law and Order shows, actually. Vincent D'Onofrio manipulates Guy to make him confess / get info. If not a cop, he'd be seen as bad for it. I must now commit seppuku. It is a little chilly, but it's not that chilly right now. It's actually relatively nice out tonight, like I said before. Sailor Moon past Amy helps girls to play b-ball. Are they shooting some b-ball outside of the school, are they? Me, 1, girls don't do b-ball. 2, Japanese don't do b-ball. I mean, Slam Dunk is a really popular manga. 3, Japanese are 4'9" as adults. I mean, yeah, they're pretty short. I am the cold. Okay, Chisu. Blockings for fags. Kaiser Neko blocks, can't hold up views, hides behind it. Blocks to avoid facts he don't admit is true. Yeah, but he also probably blocked you because of the spam as well, I would imagine, Jisoo. Like, I'm sure he would have blocked you even if you didn't spam because you're too based for him, right? But he also probably blocked you because of the spam. He actually blocked me for doing the am I so out of touch meme. Really? On his gender offender post. That's actually kind of funny. Logan Paul tasers dead rats, films corpse. May mix 'em, tasers corpse. Anus? What? Do you mean many mix 'em? Makes it. You're gross, Jisoo. So I had a good day. I'm glad to hear it, dude. Sailor Moon Crystal Pharaoh 90 absorbs Mistress. Mistress 9? I don't know if you meant the 9 or not. Who cares? Will fuse with Earth like Dragon Ball Super Galactic Prisoner eats robot fuses with Earth. Earth? Okay. Sailor Moon on a private beach imagines it got neon speedo tanned guy's tuxedo mask. Who's the only one fully dressed? Windsurfs in a tux. Okay. So Shrek is disgusting hunchback creature that eats children? Yeah. I don't know why, but that made me think of, in Undead Nightmare when you confront the Sasquatch and John's like, "You eat babies." And he's like, "We eat berries and mushrooms, you fool." What if Roshi's gonna bone launch as Krillin came in so Roshi turns his foot long in Krillin's mouth? Wow. Wow. Wow, Chisu. That sure is a thing you just said. And your live rant about parents is good. They rely on the tablet or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Freeze is overused. I agree. He copies. He copies are in Bardock OVA, Namek, Cooler 2, Trunks, PyCon, Fusion Reborn, Hachiyak, Super 17, Gold Frieza, Frost, Jiren, Broly, Granola, all what if games. It's like if Pokemon, if all you face is Team Rocket in all games, like Dr. Wily and Mega Man as a main bad guy. Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. Frieza is very much overused. Um, he's a good villain, but for fuck's sake. How's Tarzan versus Harambe 3? I have not watched it yet. As a Gemini born June, I'm offended Google appropriated my sign for their bad AI. I want reparations, yeah. You ever played Smash Bros? A little bit. I played the 64 version back in the day a bit. I've played a little bit of Melee as well, not a ton. Um, I also did play through, what's it called, like Subspace Emissary, the story mode on Brawl, right? I played through that. Um, And I played, I have the 3DS one, and I played a little bit of that, but I'm not the biggest fan of Smash, to be perfectly honest. I dreamed of Smash Bros. A few days ago, did you? That was peak. Brawl's my favorite. Yeah, it's a good one. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the whole percentage to knock off the map system. I much prefer like a traditional health bar, but I know that's what makes like Smash unique, right? My favorite Wii game, yeah. We do not mean Smashing Bros, right? No, Keto. No, we're not talking about like Steven's favorite game, right? Dexter likes action. Hank, a big buff black guy, but Dexter's a small ginger nerd. He don't gotta look like him to like. Now they need diversity or people won't like / connect to it. Proof 90s guys were less nuts. Okay. Opinion on the Wii, I love it, but it's definitely not as powerful as the 360 and PS3. I mean, I like the Wii. I don't hate it. Definitely not my favorite. I've got my own... I'm not the biggest fan of it, but, you know... I don't know, some of these characters look borderline gay. Okay. What are you talking about, like... Super Smash Bros, or... They them said X-Men 97 rogues like... alphabet people, because she longs to touch loved ones but can't as it'll harm them. Has loneliness, seems like AIDS, kind of stereotypically offensive. Okay. Whew. It is getting a little chilly. Say unions help people, alpha males respond, so does the clan and mafia. Okay. "60 Minutes" writer Richard Bonin. Meet Dick Bonin. Is this porno? Yeah, that's... that does sound like a porno name. Give me 1 second. 60 Minutes China will be #1 electric car maker. They often flame up / don't last. Maruda things are low quality. It's like making a mud hut of Play-Doh. Okay. Think we should have a break from immigration for 10 years. Just curious why. We need to get our own numbers up, #1. Right. Like, we need to... Like, our birth rates are shit. #2, it's just bad for the workplace and culture that people can't understand you. Like, it could potentially be a safety hazard. You know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of coworkers that don't speak any English, right? And I think that should be not legal to get a job like that, right? Because let's say someone's about to get hit by a forklift. They're not going to understand you if you say, hey, look out. You know what I mean? Like if they can't even understand that much, that's pretty bad, right? That's one thing. But I also just think that we need to focus much more on fixing our own problems and shit. And we also don't need to be like the world's fucking like refuge that they all flee to. And we also shouldn't be the world's police. In the manga, Nappa's gonna jerk off to pass 3 hours till Goku. Vegeta said he'd blow off his parts if he did. I feel like you're making that up. In fact, I'm 90% sure you're making that up. I haven't read that far in the manga, right? I've only read, like, the beginning of the manga, like the first 2 volumes. Some say they need a 2-state solution. Other places could have. Lincoln, Confederate, Canada, Frenchies, Korea. Okay. I agree we need to focus on our own issues in the country, but don't people flee here for a better life? That shouldn't be our problem. Maybe they should try and fix their own shit. You know what I mean? Something Toriyama would, right? I can confirm I was there. Yeah. If your classmate broke his man and wants to use yours, would you let him? Broke his He-Man? Yeah, like I read man, and so I thought you were saying like his dick. And I already read that chat, obviously, Keto, but you did fix the spelling, and now you're going to be like, you didn't have to draw attention to it. Devilman versus Pokemon. Rio fights Arceus. Yeah, there you go. When one has a bimbo slash senior moment, call it a Biden moment. Okay. I think the best thing to come out of Biden was Jovaquin. You know, the fucking like, that fucking series the guy did with Joe Biden and Skyrim. That was really funny. Android Arc Frieza returns as part robot. Final boss is Bio Android Cell made of Frieza cells. It's full circle. Yeah, true. April will be the first year of the Minecraft movie. Nice. Definitely a guilty pleasure. No, yeah, I loved that movie. That was fun. Keto slander. Man, the racism is unreal. They just want to see a black man fail so bad. That was awful. That didn't even sound German. I apologize, Keto. I did you even dirtier. 80s, 90s, 2000s. April's hot. In the 10s, she's teen, then black, then fat. Yeah, I know. They keep making her worse. I don't get it. Keeps moving from real her. What's next? Amputee or furry? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you saw, like, in fucking Spyro 3, they fucking furrified the kangaroo. That's one woman was so random she didn't do anything. Yeah, no, that black lady that like had the fucking like square like Minecraft looking hair. That's the one thing that looked. She looked like she could have been in Minecraft, right? That's the one thing. But no, she was pointless in the movie. I agree. So were the kids, to be honest. Like the only characters that were actually like good in that movie were like the pigmen, and then Jack Black and Jason Momoa. Everyone else in that movie was kind of pointless. It was a smart move, I guess, given how much money furries have. They wanted some of that dough. Apparently, a lot of fans really hate that redesign of the kangaroo, though. DBZ Kakarot, I misread the Great Ladies Man as the Great Leviathan, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Bible. Chicken Jockey, yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, game devs hate fans now. True. You're like Dear Gacy Stalin, more like Shiro Ishii as they had it coming, me on guy icing deer in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Okay. Oh yeah, when's the new Daima DLC come out? Because I played through the last one, so I'll play through the other one probably too. NFL ad, Africa kid wants to play football. Player says it doesn't matter where you're born, only if you're born to play. Me, what if you don't got a work permit? Okay. Late night hosts, comedic or comedic. I've read that one before, Chisu, but there you go. I read it again. Conquer Live and Reloaded for Christmas. I'm gonna play whenever I can. Hell yeah, dude! It's a good game. It's a good remake too. Like Bad Fur Day is better, but there are some things Live and Reloaded does better. Like the last third of the game is better. I didn't hear it before. Yeah, no worries. If 50% of a film is non-English, it counts as a foreign film. Is it 50% dialogue that counts, / words, or 50% of the talking? Or what if I did a film with little dialogue? One guy says the most, yells Japanese insults. Shinijigoku no kuso, urusai okama omae no zoku wasaru zoku. I probably butchered that, but there you go. Whew. Should try to prop this up or something so I don't have to fucking hold it. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. X-Men really represent... Why'd you have to go there, Cheese? X-Men really represent zoo orientation as they're not fully humans, but fueled by normals. Sailor Moon Kingdom guy's got crescent moon on forehead. Princess Kakyu has four-leafed clover. The other planets got hearts, stars, horseshoes, pots of gold, rainbows, and balloons. Yeah, heart, stars, and horseshoes. Clovers and blue moon. Pots of gold and rainbows, and then the red balloon, right? I remember the old commercials. The humans did nothing wrong in X-Men. True. Naruto filler chick Gara taught used ninja weapons, said weapons took her parents but can protect others. Very American / Second Amendment. Okay. Last time on Naruto, Neji, if you love Hinata so much, you could join her in hell. Naruto, the only one seeing Hinata in hell will be you. Okay. I was about to say a spoiler, but then I realized you're actually probably going to watch through Naruto. Are you planning to watch all of Naruto and Shippuden, and do you care about spoilers, Chisu? Spoilers for Disney live-action Bambi reboot. He's queer as a deer with a steer in his rear. Bambi, oh heifer, I love you. Heifer, sorry Bam, but Rocco's better in bed. Rocco, heifer, not in public. There's this one Autismo who made a rant on YouTube saying it's such a bad website. I mean, in a lot of ways it is. I mean, obviously I like YouTube in a lot of ways, right? And I love uploading to YouTube, but there are a lot of problems with the site. I plan to, but I gotta read the manga where Neji... But I read the manga where Neji gets... Okay, because I was gonna say, like, Neji gets killed by, like, a fucking arrow or something. Yeah, it's so bad you made a rant on the site and continue to use the site. I mean, you can complain about things and still use them, you know what I mean? Like, the site has its problems, but it's also, like, where a lot of the audience is. It has, like, a better infrastructure than a lot of other sites, better streaming capabilities. You know, there are things that are positives about YouTube, for sure, but there's a lot of negatives, too. Yeah, I know, but this Autismo just sounded so angry about it, but again, it was a text voice from Go Animate. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how they do it, right? They complain of nations defending borders. If you got no borders, you ain't a nation. Only open land to be conquered. I mean, true. Naruto filler, they help man in a race. Other teams sent ninja to interfere. Alrighty, ninja. Let's see how you run with a butt full of sperm. If any leaks get out, you'll be filled till you bushed. Okay, Chisu. Okay. Oh. Wasn't leftist fine when Obama was doing immigration? I mean, yeah, they. Well, I mean, no. Also, like, depending who you asked. Like, a lot of leftists, like nowadays, like Obama, right, and like will like lionize him. But a lot of them back then actually did like shit talk him too. Like, people forget that Black Lives Matter started under Obama. They them ignored. I mean, that too. Leftists just like to ignore things that contradict their narrative. Rank best to worst: Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Starcraft, Fist of the North Star, Battlestar Galactica, Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars. Haven't seen Sailor Moon, can't really rank that, so I guess that would by default be last, right? Best out of those, I would say, is Fist of the North Star. Then probably Star Wars. Then after that, I have not seen much of Star Trek, and I have not seen any of Battlestar Galactica. So, really, the only things I have an opinion on there are Star Wars and Fist of the North Star. Rex wants revenge on Joey for beating him. Joey told him off, beat him. My idea: Joey chains him in Biolab, uses him as breeding slave, surgically installs womb. Okay, Chisu. Star Wars is in my watch list. We haven't seen Star Wars. I played the games, though. Well, Knights of the Old Republic is the best Star Wars piece of media, period. I love Battlefront and plan on getting the 2-1 soon. As in the second Battlefront. You're talking OG Battlefront, right? The good one, not the shitty Call of Duty clone. Second one? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you're talking like OG Battlefront 1 and 2, though, right? The good ones. Does Sailor Moon act like she's hot? Does the show do that? Again, I have never watched it. Yeah, okay, cool. Because the new Battlefront, just kind of generic. Old Battlefront was badass. Now, the best Star Wars games are Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic 2 is still good, but not as good as 1 because it's like unfinished and broken. And then after that, Republic Commando. Republic Commando is fucking awesome. Might not understand Chisu a lot, but I can understand him more than Andy. Well, yeah. That's because Chisu's actually sentient. Andy's just kind of drifting through reality, you know? Be really funny if like Andy just showed up and said hi immediately after I said that. Bad lesson for those who look worse. True. Andy equals exists, not much else. True. I love the Lego Star Wars games. Yeah, those are fun too. The first two and Complete Saga. I never played anything after that. We need an episode where she's really fat, devolves 600 pounds like TLC, a blob. Okay. Serena, Darian, am I still pretty? Oh, looks like you go get the hose. I'm leaking again. You know, Chisu, you don't have to always have these ideas. That's a conscious choice. Andy's weird and Arky, formerly Crimson. Wait a minute. Arky is Crimson? I never made that connection. Like, Crimson St. Flair, that Crimson? That makes a lot of sense, but I never made that connection. You ever play Lego City Undercover? I have not, but I've seen a friend of mine play it forever ago. Who the F is Argy / Crimson? Just another Autismo on YouTube. Sailor Scouts from fucked world, hardened, bitter, iced droogs devolved to monsters. Try in vain to stop it happening. They say it's a girly kid show, but it's dark. I mean, yeah, you've mentioned that it's dark before. They just rage. Yeah, I mean, again, you can't really hold it against them. They're just kind of, you know, autismos, right? They just do what they're gonna do. And sometimes it can be funny, right? Like the Cucumber Clan. But, yeah. Idea. Taya got addicted to eating sperm. Why? Works at restaurant, ate sperm. Why? Customers blast under tables from how good the food is. Jerked off on the floor. Why, though? Exactly. Why, indeed. Alright. My phone's battery's low. I finished the cigar more or less, so I'm going to wrap this up. I might stream some Spyro or something in a minute. We'll see. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Toodles.